Hello guys, today I am going to discuss about the abnormal heart sounds. And in my previous video, as I discussed about the normal heart sound, that was S1 and S2. So here we can find an extra heart sound that can be S3 and S4. S3 is caused due to the volume overload and S4 is caused due to the pressure overload. S3 we can also find in the normal and in physiological conditions, like in trained athletes during pregnancy. What happens is the ventricles are handling extra blood. Therefore, S3 is physiological in these two conditions. Due to the volume overload, there can be a severe heart disease that can be congestive heart failure. What happens in this is too much of volume is coming into the ventricles. Then the S4. S4 is typically a sign of pressure overload or severe hypertension. Heart murmurs. We can also hear heart murmurs as abnormal heart sound, and they are basically of three types: systolic, diastolic and continuous. What are murmurs and what are the result of? Murmurs are the result of the turbulent blood flow into the heart, and depending on the loudness it can be graded from 1 to 6 grades. The 1 is the slightest possible murmur, and the third is the moderate, and 6 is the heard. It can be heard without a stethoscope. Now coming to the systolic murmur. Systolic murmur, it can be, the cause can be stenosis or regurgitation. The regurgitation is also known is the insufficiency. Stenosis can be aortic and pulmonary, and regurgitation can be mitral and tricuspid. This aortic and pulmonary, they are not able to fully open. These valves are not able to fully open. Therefore, they are called the stenosis. And in mitral and tricuspid valve, these valves are not fully able to close. Therefore, they are known as the regurgitation. The diastolic murmur, it can be stenosis and regurgitation again. The stenosis, it can be mitral and tricuspid. It is due to the opening snap in the middle of a diastole. And regurgitation, it can be again of aortic and pulmonary, and these valves are closed, and most of the blood leaks right away from this. In the regurgitation, there is a leakage in the diastolic murmur. There is continuous murmur, which is heard throughout the systole and diastole, and most common in the patients of patent ductus arteriosus. It is a connection between the aorta and the pulmonary artery, and it remains open after the birth. Before birth, it's closed. There is a different type of heart murmur as well. That is an innocent heart murmur. Some children whose hearts are perfectly healthy, in this case the physiological condition is the heart walls are healthy and they are thin, and they vibrate with rushing blood. Because of the thin walls, they vibrate when the blood rushes through it, and therefore we can hear a murmur that is known as innocent heart murmur. But as the child grows up and gets older, the heart walls become thickened, and this sounds and this murmur disappears. So it is a special type of murmur, that is innocent heart murmur. So this was about the abnormal heart sounds. Thank you.